Hey everybody, I'm Ryan Janke. This is Corey Litton. We host Checkers and Wreckers Victory Lap on KFGO.com. You can find it anywhere you find all your favorite podcasts. It's probably one of your favorites anyway. But we are going to do a little reaction video to something kind of cool that happened over the weekend in NASCAR.
That's right, Ross Chastain pulling a Hail Mary move, and we're going to talk a little bit about it right now.
He went full send. Let's take a look.
Oh man, that was wild.
And look at the right side of the car. It's destroyed. But he just did it. Ross Chastain, a seventh-generation watermelon farmer.
Seventh-generation watermelon.
That was way off.
We talked about that earlier.
Supposed to be racing in the Xfinity
That was only 4
Series a couple
generations
years
off of
ago.
that.
That ride got pulled away from him. It looked as though his career in NASCAR was done.
All right, here we go.
Take a look again at what just happened.
Watching from Denny Hamlin's point of view right now, as he gets kind of a little bit in a skirmish with Brad Keselowski, then you see him just come right up.
Ross.
So there you saw him. He's got it handled. They're at Martinsville.
At
Right?
his home track.
His home track, and the finish line's right there. He's got it.
Right in front of him.
Yeah.
But Keselowski got a little bit wonky there. He locked up the front brakes. You could kind of see the smoke coming off of the front end of the 6 car out there. And Hamlin had a shot of the inside, left the top wide open. This couldn't have gone any more perfect for Ross Chastain.
Oh man! All right, let's see this.
Chastain used the wall all the way around this racetrack to race his way into the championship 4.
He went from 10th to 5th place on that last lap.
What do we got?
It almost doesn't look real. He's going
It
so
doesn't.
fast. Look at this.
He literally threw him over his shoulder and took off with it.
He went full send. It doesn't look real. It looked like when I saw it, I saw another view where it looked like it was in like 1.5 or 2 speed, because it looks like it's in fast forward.
Yeah, it didn't look real at all when I first saw that happen. That's nuts. It kind of reminded me, there's a video game that came out, and I think it actually might have been that same one that Ross Chastain ends up talking about, the NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005. You could earn points for doing things like going 3 wide.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching the point counter in my head. I'm watching the point counter going up, going 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide. Wait a minute, this is at Martinsville. They don't go 3 wide there.
Oh man. Okay.
Doesn't look real. He's going so fast.
Trackhouse Racing now has their first competitor that could race for a championship.
How bad do you want it?
How bad do you want? Not as bad as Ross Chastain, I can tell you that.
Put into words how amazing the move he just did.
Not just the move, but what?
Yeah, and that whole right side of the car, you can see is just completely scuffed up, completely destroyed.
Yeah,
and I heard that they put it in the lobby at Trackhouse Racing now. They just leave it out there now, and the NASCAR Hall of Fame has even contacted them about showing it and displaying it out at the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
I imagine they would. You know, something that didn't occur to me before, when you watch that, you watch that view of them coming at you down the track. What do you think the flagman was thinking?
Yeah, because that's one of the older style flag stands where he's close to the track.
Really close. There's probably parts flying all over the place.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's just had a bunch of chicken wire and other stuff protecting him from all that. So that was pretty intense out there.
Corner of the last lap of the transfer race, you could hear the engine on the rev chip, and out the window, I'm with you, Rick. I couldn't even process what I was seeing. It was a once in a lifetime,
We're still trying.
once in a generation type move. I can't wait to hear what he thought.
Look at poor Denny. Look at Denny standing there going, well.
And listen to the crowd going behind someone that is not him. At his home track, he's getting, Ross Chastain just became a Virginian right there with that one, because that is Denny's home track, and they're cheering for somebody that beat him to knock him out of the playoffs.
They did, and you watch that, you watch him drinking his Gatorade there, and I would love to be in his head at that moment, because he had to be feeling sick to his stomach. Like, what just happened to me? It's not real.
They're not cheering for for Christopher Bell, who's doing a burnout right now, who won the race, who also made a heck of a move to win that race.
Yep.
They're cheering for Ross Chastain.
Yeah.
We've seen it work. And certainly not
Yeah,
work to that effect.
look at Christopher Bell. Nobody cares.
There's Justin Marks, co-owner of Trackhouse Racing.
He's still laughing about it too, like, I can't believe that just worked.
Good run for Ross Chastain.
Here we got another view of this.
Watch this. Just watch.
It looks like it's in fast forward. It's not real.
That is not
That's not sped up. That
And you
is not
notice
sped up.
he did
That
make
is
a little bit of
actual
contact
time.
with Denny. They
It
have a
looks
little
as
bit of
though
a
it is sped up
history.
because
Sure.
no one's
He
ever
came down a
gone
little
to
bit
green
just before they
four
crossed the line.
laps ever.
I am willing to agree with that, Rick. I believe that is a new record. I mean, his lap time was 2.5 seconds faster than Christopher Bell.
The guy that won!
It's faster than the pole.
Look at that.
He ran an 18.8 lap on his last lap.
Okay, an 18.8 lap. He beat the track record.
Which is insane.
And he did it on the last half of the lap. The first half of the lap was normal speed, like 10.25 seconds or 10.5 seconds. So the last half of that lap was like a little over 8 seconds. You think if he would have done that for the whole lap, he'd be in traction right now. He'd be in the hospital yet.
He would have been knocked out at least.
He did a 5G ride. That's like a slingshot, the slingshot ride at the Minnesota State Fair for that last half of the lap. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this, you'll enjoy all the content you get from KFGO. Just go ahead and like and subscribe. Click that bell. You'll get all the new notifications that come out. And don't forget to go to wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe to Checkers and Wreckers Victory Lap. That's where you'll find myself, Ryan Janke, and Corey Litton. Every week we've got racing updates and everything to do with local racing here in the Fargo-Moorhead area and on the national scene with World of Outlaws and NASCAR. And actually coming up, we're going to be doing some other fun stuff, reviewing movies and
Video
games, all that sort of stuff.
And we might bring a few guests in here as well to talk and just kind of go over things that have happened around the racing scene over the years. Many of the characters that I've met over the years, being involved in racetrack announcing around this area and going around the whole country.
Yeah.
We're going to bring in a bunch of people and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes, so Checkers and Wreckers Victory Lap, KFGO.com.